everyone, welcome back to my channel, Delicious Budgeting. My name is Anna. Today I'm going to share with you all some of my summer favorites. So we're not only talking about makeup today, but we're also talking about skincare, sunscreen, hair care, fragrance, and just little things in between. So stay tuned. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I focus on content such as beauty, lifestyle, and how to save money. So if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday, Saturday. Let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm not gonna lie, in the past, I really haven't been the best at applying sunscreen. And this year, I have been trying really hard to apply sunscreen where I can. And I noticed a lot of products, even like in makeup, have SPF in it. So I try to buy products, even down to my chapstick, that has sunscreen in it, just to make sure I have sun protection. And not only in summer do you want to wear sunscreen, but all year round. Even me sitting by the window, I am wearing sunscreen because the UV rays can still get me. So some of my favorite products I have been using is this Neutrogena sunscreen. So I just like to spray on sunscreen because I feel like it has less of that sunscreen smell, if you know what I mean. So very easy to apply. Also, they do have a 2-pack at Costco, I believe. The different brand though. However, I did get a 2-pack at Costco for like $11 or $12, and it was like SPF 60, so pretty high. So that is another thing I recommend. They also sell sunscreen at like Marshalls and TJ Maxx because this can easily get very expensive, but it's very convenient. One thing I do want to point out though, I noticed I like sprayed this inside my house and it made the floor like super slippery. So I literally go outside and spray it because it could be a slipping hazard. So just be aware and be cautious of that. But I try to apply it like every 2 hours if I can. And then also I have this Ulta MD sunscreen. So this has SPF 41. So I have perioral dermatitis. Luckily, I have not had a flare-up since last May, so it's been well over a year, thank goodness. I have been a lot more cautious of like the skincare that I use and using like more gentle ingredients and not trying to introduce a bunch of new things at once. But this one always works for me. It gives a light tint to the face. It's not going to provide like any like coverage though, but it is a nice sunscreen to use, and I'm constantly like reapplying this all the time. This Supergoop mineral powder has been a total game changer. However, it is a bit pricey. I think I spent like $30 or $33, and you really don't get a lot of product. However, when I do have a full face of makeup, no one wants to apply sunscreen or spray sunscreen on their face after that. So I just put this powder on. Doesn't have a white cast, doesn't have like a sunscreen smell. So my little brush looks a little wonky right now, but it's very small and convenient to use. So you can just toss it in your bag. Excuse the powder, but literally you just like press it on like so. And it just gives you sun protection without like altering your makeup. So absolutely love it. Also, if you are sweating or you're just a little bit oily, this definitely like helps touch that up. But as you can tell, it doesn't like take away from my face makeup, and I'm just getting that extra protection. On a side note, I know e.l.f. has been releasing some good dupes for the Supergoop line because it is a great product. However, $30-something is pretty pricey, and I know e.l.f. is going to release a setting spray soon that has SPF in it, which is awesome. And they also have like a makeup primer that has SPF in it. I do want to purchase that pretty soon. I'm just waiting to run out of one just to kind of rotate things and get like fair use of the makeup that I already have. I don't know if they have a powder already that has SPF in it. I have to double check on that. So hopefully there is, but nevertheless, I have been noticing like a lot of makeup products have SPF in it. It's still not enough. You still want to apply like a sunscreen, but something is better than nothing. Also in the summertime, I tend to get dry skin, and I got this Waikiki Beach Coconut Body Scrub from the Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale. So I only paid like $4 for this, but normally it retails for $18, which I would never pay full price at Bath & Body Works because it can get pretty pricey. However, if you didn't get a body scrub during the sale, you can always like purchase like Tree Hut. They're usually about like $8 or $9 at like Target or Ulta. So I would definitely get some type of body scrub just to remove like any like dead skin and just have like nice soft skin for the summertime. This has been my new go-to summer fragrance. So it's a Victoria's Secret Bombshell Isle. I hope I said that right. It literally smells like you're at like a tropical beach. It has like that nice coconut scent. Absolutely love it. So I got the matching lotion, and then I have the little like roller ball. I also have like the perfume spray as well. So the roller balls were on sale a few weeks ago. I think they were like $10 or even less than that, like $6 or $8. So I love this like to toss in my purse or like when traveling. It's just like very nice and easy to touch up, but it's just such a good scent for the summertime. So highly recommend checking out next time you're at Victoria's Secret. Another great summer scent is At the Beach from Bath & Body Works. So this also has a coconut scent to it, but with both of these fragrances, it doesn't smell like that coconut like tanning lotion type smell. Just a subtle hint of coconut. So this one kind of smells more so like cocoa butter, but it smells really good and it's just a fantastic summer scent. Naturally, I have very oily hair, so even like on day 2, it looks like I have gone weeks without washing it. And I have tried every dry shampoo under the sun. Even like the most popular ones, like the Batiste one, I feel like it made my hair look so much worse, and some dry shampoos just made my hair look oilier, or it had like little white stuff in it. It just did not look cute. So the only thing that works for me is good old baby powder, and yes, I get the generic brand, and this will last me like a good year or 2. So one thing to watch out for, I used to like literally just like pump some on like my head, but then like my hair would have like this awkward white cast to it, and I just go around smelling like baby powder. So what I do now is I put some in my hands and just kind of like massage it like a little bit like all over, like the most oily parts like my roots, and a little bit down, and then I'll comb it through. Definitely helps make my hair look less oily because the powder absorbs the oil, and it's super affordable, especially if you get the generic brand. So highly recommend it instead of your normal dry shampoo. So another thing I try to be super mindful about is, in the past I never used a heat protection spray, and recently I saw a video of how your hair reacts with and without a heat protection spray. So it could be really damaging to your hair. I've actually been doing like these heatless overnight curlers. I finally mastered how to do it. So at first I was doing it when my hair was like too wet. So you want to wait until it's like almost fully dry, and then you want to put it in. And then also I will strain my hair like at least once or twice a week. So I have been minimizing my hot tools. Don't blow dry my hair, I just like let it air dry. So also I've been using a heat protection spray. So I just ran out of my Aussie one. So that one smells really good. I love the mister on it too. It's only like $3 or $4. But I saw this Dove one and I got it at Burlington for only $5. It had really great reviews on Amazon. It smells really good. So you can find some very affordable ones out there like at Walmart. I do want to try things like the Heritage one. It's like $10, I want to say. So there's a lot of good options out there. So always use a heat protection spray. And now we're moving on to makeup. So I actually have the majority of the makeup products I'm sharing with you all on my face right now. And I've been outside watering my plants, cleaning like the dogs like food bowls and things like that. So my makeup actually stayed on pretty well. I'm pretty impressed right now. So the products I used today was the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. I always pick this up every single summer. It'll usually last me like the summer too, and it actually has pretty decent coverage, and it has some good quality ingredients in it, such as hyaluronic acid. And it's only like $4 or $5, but I think it usually goes on sale like right after Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty for like even less than that. So I always stock up, and I'm in the shade Light. So what I like about this, it's very lightweight, it's not heavy on the skin, but it also offers like great coverage because no one wants to wear heavy foundation when it's like super hot outside. And then today I just felt like my skin needed a little extra coverage. Put this Loyal True Match mineral powder over it. So this actually has SPF 19 in it. So we have a good amount of products with like sunscreen in it. So this is great, especially if you have oily skin. I would highly recommend this. At one of my old jobs, I used to mainly work outside. We would load the truck, like set up the little vendor booths, and we would be underneath those like super hot tents. And even my coworkers would say, "How is your makeup still on?" because I was still wearing a full face. This was the only powder that I was using, so it definitely withstands the heat. And I'm in California where it can get up to triple digits. And also I remember using this like in middle school, and I would pair it with like the Mineral Veil translucent setting powder. So this is an oldie, but definitely a goodie. And for face primers, I used to go for all like matte finish primers. However, I've been loving like the dewy look lately, and especially since I always use like a powder like to set like my eyes and like a finishing powder, I feel like it's like a good combination, because sometimes when I would use like all matte products, my skin could definitely look a little bit peely and dry. So do what works best for your skin. I love the Smashbox Hydrating Primer. So this one is a bit pricey. I think it retails for like $42, but luckily I got it on sale during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. Even 20-something dollars is pretty pricey. However, I think if you do have really dry skin, this goes on almost like a moisturizer. So it is very hydrating. I feel like my skin's nice and hydrated throughout the day. So kind of glides on like a moisturizer and just helps your foundation just like glide on so smoothly, so highly recommend it. And then also I love this Milani Super Dewy Primer, so I'm actually wearing this today. It does have like a tangerine orange scent to it, so if you don't like scented things, you probably won't like it, but it just adds like the most beautiful glow to your skin, so you get that nice summer glow. In the summertime, I love going for more colorful and bold looks. As you can tell, I have like blue eyeshadow and this green eyeliner on bottom. So I love the ColourPop Gel Cream Liner for like the waterline, just to add a pop of color. Any color will do. This is a great formula, but today I am wearing the shade Teaspoon. And for bronzer or to contour, I love this e.l.f. Halo Contour Wand. It works so well. It's so creamy, blends so nicely. For reference, I'm in the shade Light Medium. And I have this layered underneath, and then after I set my face with the L'Oreal powder, I put this Juvia's Place bronzer over. So I love putting on cream pucks first, and then setting my face with a powder, and then going in with like a powder, blush, and bronzer. This helps make it last longer because blush and bronzer is first to fade away on me. So I love the Juvia's Place formula. It doesn't have a lot of fallout. Also, I love the two shades, so you know, you can use this one, you can like mix the two. Today I did mix the two, but it just has such a beautiful glow to it, and I love that it comes with a mirror. So normally these retail for $18. I think I got on sale for like 16 or 14, and I have the shade Medium. And speaking of Juvia's Place, I love this blush formula as well. I have the shade Volume 4. At first, this definitely looked very intimidating, something I wouldn't typically go for, but I'm actually wearing it today. So you want to go with the light hand though. This one is super pigmented. You do go with kind of like a heavy hand, it is going to look a little bit like this color, but this one's so pretty just to like put on top of a blush, which is actually what I did today. So I have this Tarte blush, which I have mentioned in all of my past summer favorites video, because it's like an Amazonian clay, so it has a 12-hour wear, which I definitely agree with that. I think I got this for a birthday freebie. I feel like it does a really good job at like absorbing like any oil or sweat. So the powder formula really works. This is in the shade Party Dress. I am like finally hitting pan on it. I'm really surprised I haven't ran out of this yet because I use this a lot in the summertime. So I'm actually wearing it today. I put this on first, and then I just topped it with this shade right here just to show like both products on camera, but I have used this in several other videos if you just want to see how it swatches on me by itself. Now this Sephora translucent setting powder, I have talked about this many times on my channel. I feel like it does such a great job at like blurring your skin in real life. I always say it looks like there's a filter on your face, but in real life, but in the best way possible. It doesn't make you look cakey. It just instantly smooths everything out, and for the price point, I highly recommend it. So I think normally it retails for about like $16, maybe even less. I don't even know with inflation these days. I always pick up a backup when the Sephora collection is on sale for 30% off. I could typically get it for like $12 or so, which really isn't bad, and this will last me the whole year. Also, I love this LYS Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder. So even though this is high end, it is still more so on the affordable side. I think when I got it, it was like $17 or $19. It might be like $22 or so, but for a high end, that's really not bad. But try to wait when there's like a deal going on, like the Sephora VIB sale, I think it is. As you can tell, I don't really shop too much at Sephora because I'm a drugstore type of gal. I usually wait for like Ulta's like 21 Days of Beauty, their Black Friday, to get my high-end makeup, or like I'll get it as a gift. I'll use like my Sephora points or my birthday freebies. You get the deal. We like to be on a budget here, so as you can tell, I'm definitely hitting pan, but this is great like for your T-zone or if you're just like oily in general. And it comes with a compact mirror, and the packaging itself is very sleek and compact, so you can always like toss it into your purse if you need to touch up during the day. One of my new holy grails is this Jaclyn Hill highlighter in the shade Ice. So I love the formula on this. I'm really surprised I haven't hit pan because this is like mainly the only highlighter that I use nowadays, because I could go 8 hours without any touch-ups and it still looks freshly applied. A good like alternative is the LA Color Shine Bright from Dollar Tree. That one will last pretty long too. I say like maybe like 5 or 6 hours, but this one like truly all day. I love it. It's super blinding. It's just so pretty. Well worth the money. And for finishing spray, I love this e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Mist. So it does have a slight coconut scent. So if you don't like scents, you probably won't like this one, but it's only $10 and it has a very beautiful dewy finish. And this is like my ride or die. I'm almost out. Luckily, I didn't run out during my trips, which I thought I was. So it's the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Literally, it will last like over 24 hours. I don't recommend it, and I know I sound like a broken record, but the way the trip was like scheduled and everything, I wore makeup at work during the whole day, catched a late flight after work. Once we arrived in New York, we like hit the ground running because we had reservations at places, so I didn't have time to like touch up my makeup at all. I literally wore my makeup for over 24 hours and was like spritzing this in between. Even kept my bronzer and blush on, so ever since then, this has been my ride or die, my holy grail. This last on sale, unfortunately, I couldn't get my hands on it because I think it's like $32, so I'm hoping this will go on sale somewhere. Even so, I do think it's worth it, but I am going to try and wait till like Black Friday and just use some like other setting mist in between. And also on a side note, I think I got this during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty or Black Friday, so it does go on sale. Or when Sephora has like their sale, usually you can get this like between 10 to 30% off. So it does go on sale pretty often, so that's why I'm waiting. And for lip color, I am obsessed with this Fenty Cream lip gloss in the shade Fenty Glow. I'm actually wearing this today, so it's just like a beautiful lip topper. It's not sticky at all, just has like the most beautiful color. I love putting it over like a nude lipstick. It's truly like versatile though. It's pretty long lasting for a lip gloss, like even after like talking and drinking, so I don't have to like constantly reapply it. I mean, it is lip gloss though, so every so often, but I was very lucky enough. I think just one random day at Ulta, I got like an email saying like $10 lip gloss bomb, so I got a couple of these. I love the formula. Hopefully Ulta has another sale so I can stock up, but it is such a great lip gloss, definitely worth the hype. Also, I love the Milani Fish lipstick formula. It is so good for like under $10 as well. I don't know how they do it. It's matte, but also like creamy and hydrating at the same time. Very pigmented. All you need is one swipe and you are good to go. These will last you forever. I actually have this shade Tease on underneath, and then I paired it with the Fenty Glow lip gloss, but this is the shade Petal, which is another great summer favorite. It's just like a very beautiful and wearable like bright pink. So highly recommend it. You really can't go wrong with any colors. The ones that I have so far is the Petal, Tease, and Passion. And that is everything for my summer favorites. Let me know in the comment box down below what your summer favorite is. I would definitely love to know. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and I'll see you all on my upcoming videos. Bye everyone.